Hey, it's Seraphine and I'm in Lombok to climb Mount Rinjani. We begin our journey at the village of SEMBALUN, LAWANG. We set off immediately. Mount Rinjani has a peak height of 3,726 meters above sea level. It is the second tallest volcano in Indonesia. SEMBALUN, LAWANG has an altitude of 1,150 meters for comparison. I'm so excited to get walking. There's nothing better than going on an adventure with friends.
Jalan-jalan. Kita kan yang di video itu kan jalan-jalan cantik.
After a while though, that bag does get heavy. The first target is the first post, the observation post. Our current position is in the woods. The ground is covered in leaf litter that make it easy to walk on. Of course, the path still takes some energy. Every break we take, I ask my Sasak friend about the local flora and fauna. It's fascinating. The savanna from here never seems to end. There are also some interesting animals. And of course, lovely Navita. There's not much activity along the path. Excluding the occasional bird, it's mostly quiet and serene. Oh, there's a beautiful Brahmini kite. Finally, we reach the observation post at 1,300 meters. After a quick break, we continue walking. We reached post 2 after a while and met an incredible father. He was carrying his toddler on his back. They were on their way down after a successful climb. Amazing. On a side note, post 2 has a water source making it possible to cook and refill on water. Post 2's name is Tenggengean Post. It is at 1,500 meters. After eating lunch, we set off again for post 3. We've arrived at the Padabalong post. It's nightfall by the time we arrive. So we set up camp and doze the night off. It's the second day, and today we climb the 7 Hills of Regret. Interesting name, huh? The path has gotten way more difficult than before. It's steeper, and since it's covered in dust, it's slippery. It's still manageable, but I found I was taking more breaks than before. The weather has also made a drastic change. The day started out sunny, but the farther we walked, the cloudier it got. Thankfully, there was no rain. After some time, it suddenly cleared again. The tall peak watches us from far. It's beautiful, but the view surrounding us is equally so. Path, however, is crazy. It's steeper than ever, more slippery than ever. scenery just powers me on though. I can't wait to see the view from the top. The porters here are so amazing. They carry so much and make it look easy. Finally, we reached the LAWANG. It's so exciting. As soon as we got there, all pain disappeared. It was like we were floating on air. All my strength returned immediately.
Woohoo!
I asked the photographer to take as many shots as he could while I made as many poses as I could. At 2,639 meters, we are at the Pelawangan SEMBALUN. It is the last base camp before the summit assault. We woke up in the middle of the night. Our plan was to reach the summit for sunrise. With the stars as our witness, we began our assault on the summit. I recall the path being made of slippery, loose, and gravel-type rock. This was aggravated by the steep slope. There were no solid footholds. Every step you took, you slid back. We were 3/4 of the way to the summit when the sun came up. Soon after, we reached the summit. When you've reached the top of a mountain, you are entitled to be as narcissistic as you want. Here's my moment of self-glorifying. The view at the top is a sight to behold. At the top, the mood is festive. Now I have to think about going down. They say it's easy. Let me tell you one thing. It is not. But after a few slips, I somehow managed to learn the art of snowing down the slope. And a last look at the beautiful lake. Now that I'm home, I can only think of going back.